What's up, everybody? We are back again with another NBA 2K21 video on this channel. I'm excited for today, but this build is going to be one of those builds that you big men are going to want to pay attention to, especially if you're trying to grind rep before the next gen. Now, I know not all of us are fortunate enough to even get the next gen console as soon as it comes out, so I want to help you guys out that might spend a little bit more time on the current gen before you hop on that next gen and start grinding that one. All right, so this one is going to be, of course, a big man build for you guys that like to, take over the paint and do anything that you guys pretty much want inside the paint. All right, when it comes to scoring, you will be able to tear it up inside the paint. All right, so before we even get into this video, if you guys are brand new to the channel or you guys are coming back and you guys have yet to subscribe, make sure that you guys smash the subscribe button and also ring that bell so you guys will be notified for all of my future videos, all right? I really want to make sure that you guys are not going to miss out on this epic grind because the next gen, as soon as that junk comes in, we about to be grinding, all right? Also, if you guys want quick updates and to know whenever I'm live or just to chit chat with me, then make sure to follow me also on Twitter. I have a brand new Twitter, so for you guys that think that you follow me on Twitter, you might not. So follow me on Twitter, link down below in the description, and my name, my Twitter name or my username is also on the bottom of the screen. But we're going to go ahead and get into this video. So as you guys can see, we are a power forward. I feel that the power forward position is probably my favorite position in NBA 2K21 right now. I feel that they have a great vert. They got great speed. They're not really hindered by, being too tall. So I really like the power forward position. So we're going to go ahead and move forward with this. Now, when it comes to the pie chart, we all know to get crazy rep, you need to play as your pie chart or your archetype if you must. But when it comes to the pie chart and you're big and all that stuff, so you really want to focus on the pure blue. So we're making an interior, okay? We're making an interior. So we're focusing on pure blue. Our job is to get dunks and to also catch oops. We all know catching oops gives us the most rep. I think it caps out at like 6, but that's going to give us the most rep. Now, when it comes to your physical pie chart, we did go with this one right here, the second to last one. We went with the agility and also the vertical, okay? We did not go with the strength. We literally want to just be bouncing. You feel me? We're going to be bouncing. We're going to be dunking on our opponent. We need to jump high in the sky to go ahead and grab those oops, okay? So we're going with the second to last physical pie chart. Now, when it comes to setting up our attributes, we decided to go, our close shot was going to be a 95. Our driving layup is going to be an 84. Our driving dunk, of course, we got to go ahead and max that out. Our standing dunk will be a 91, as our post hook will be an 80. Now, I know a lot of you guys might not use the post hook, but the post hook cheese in this game is insane, okay? If you know how to use post hooks, thank me later. If you don't know, this is the build that it's going to take you to learn how to do post hooks. Once you get that post hook down and you hop up on twos, you're welcome. You're welcome. There's nothing that can stop that, all right? So when we go down to our playmaking, because we're going to skip the shooting, we're going to go to playmaking, and for our ball handling, we will end up with a 60. Whoa, what? Oh, yeah, 63. Okay, so we maxed out our ball handling. My fault, brain fart. And then when it comes to our post moves, we maxed out to a 59. All right, so giving us 2 playmaking badges. You guys already know where those 2 playmaking badges are going on this player build, but we're going to go ahead and move forward. So when it comes to our interior defense, we are the big, so we have to max that. Our perimeter is going to be maxed as well. Our lateral quickness, it's not going to be the fastest big man on the block, but we are big man, and I feel that it's going to give us some really good defense, just the stats, because when you think about it, you're going up against other builds that are, centers or probably a little bit slower than you on defense, so we're still lit on the defense. Now, when it comes to the steals, we got to go with a 63. Our block, we're going to go ahead and max that out, and then we're going to also max out our rebounding, giving us 13 defensive / rebounding badge attribute badge upgrades, not attribute upgrades, badge upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next step, which is our body shape. Of course, you guys can choose to find if you want, but for a big, I like to go burly sometimes. Sometimes I like to go build, but we're going to go ahead and just choose burly for this player build right here. Now, when it comes to height, if you guys like all the stats that you were giving when, with the default, then that's completely fine by you. But I feel like the most beneficial height for power forwards this year, it's definitely going to be 6'8". You guys kind of see what it did. It made us get a +5 on our steals, lateral quickness, and also our perimeter defense. I really like it. Looking at our physicals, we get a +5, I believe. A +5. Yeah, pretty much a +5 in speed, acceleration, and vertical. So I really like that. I really, really like that. So we get the speed so we can hang with any other power forward. We get the vert so we can jump over any other power forward. And I think that it's the most beneficial. We even get a +1 for our driving dunk. We're already going to be getting contact dunks. All the contact animations, we'll have all of those. So 6'8" is where we're going with on this player build. Now, for the weight, I did decide to drop it down to 218. Okay, 218 is going to give us a little bit more speed, a little bit more acceleration, but it's also going to give us lateral quickness and perimeter defense on defense. But for our offensive, abilities, it does give us a +1 in driving dunk and driving layup. So the driving dunk is what controls of course, your driving dunk, but also your ability to catch those lobs. 218 is where we're going with, and then of course, this build is not made to shoot, and I rather have better defense and better interior finishing ability. So we're going to go ahead and max out our wingspan to 90.0. This is going to give us some crazy stats, some crazy ups on defense. We're not going to be a crazy paint beast or defensive player of the year with this build unless you know how to play the game. If you know the animations to look for, if you're hedging right, if you're stepping up, you'll still be good at the game. You don't need 90s to play defense. So just keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. But when it comes to your driving dunk, it is going to be a 95. Of course, when you max out your player to a 99 overall, your driving dunk will be a 99, okay? Your standing dunk will be a 96. I'm loving it. Your post hook will be an 85. I really, really like that. I really like it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below. So with that, we get the choice of 2 different takeovers. I feel rim protector won't be your best friend because it'll be a little bit more difficult to actually get. Slashing is going to be the one that we're going to go ahead and choose for this video. The slashing one is just going to take care of anybody that just wants to just sit in the paint. We got something for you. Okay, we got something for you. So the slashing takeover is by far the best takeover that you can choose in this situation. And we successfully made an interior finisher, one of the easiest builds to grab that extra rep with. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and test this build out. If you guys made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to smack a like on this video. But these are just the badges that I would equip on this build. You guys can take my advice. You guys don't have to, but this is what I would use from my knowledge of all the badges in the game so far. This is what I would use. Hall of Fame contact finisher. We of course need Hall of Fame relentless. We would need fancy footwork. I would say Lob City finisher. Showtime is a good one. And then pick and roller. What else is there? We could use, there's a couple ones that we could use. So of course the badges will vary if you're playing 3s or if you're playing 2s. So if we're playing 3s, you would probably want to put that fast break finisher somewhere in the mix. But if you're playing 2s, you would probably want, this could be a good 2s and 3s badge right here. Deep hooks. So learn how to do your hook shots. You'll be fine. and then we got 3 to go with. So I would say maybe if we was, I'm trying to get y'all some universal badges to where y'all won't have to change your badges as much. So I guess we can kind of go maybe a slithery, and then you could put deep hooks on Hall of Fame. But it's completely up to you. There's so many different options that you could use. If you guys want to use this build as a bully when you get the mismatch, like the guard is stuck in the paint and you got him, then of course drop stepper is a good one. Along with back down Punisher, you know what I mean? If you guys want to get a little bit fancy, of course Acrobat is good. If you're playing a lot of Pro-Am or threes, then Fast Break Finisher will go excellent with this build, just because you got the Lob City finisher and everything else to help you guys get those contact oops. Like, there's so many things that you can really do. If you want putback balls, that's completely up to you, but this is where we're going with for this one. I feel like I could spend all day, because these finishing badges do get a little OP when you mix them and match them right. All right, so when it comes to shooting, we're not really focused on too much shooting, so slippery off ball will be fine. Now for our playmaking, I really like quick first step to be our playmaking badge. So if you get the pass, you know, a lot of bigs sit in the paint, bro. All right, a lot of you guys usually sit in the paint, especially if you're playing twos. That big will literally sit in the paint. So when the guard passes it to you, you can go from the triple threat, get that little speed boost, and then you can just dunk on your opponent that's camping the paint. Easy as that. All right, now when it comes to your defensive badges, of course, we're going to need brick wall, because we'll be setting a lot of screens with this build. We're also going to need maybe rim protector on silver, intimidator on gold. I can see us using rebound chaser on gold. We would need pogo stick maybe on silver. We can go with that. We'll go with that. All right. So these are the badges that I would use. You're not going to get the greatest amount of defensive badges, and that's just because we are interior finishers. So you'll still be able to play some really good defense. All you need to know is how to use these animations to your advantage. So if you're good at defense and you're exactly where you need to be at the exact same time, you'll be able to intercept without interceptor. You know what I'm saying? So you'll still be able to disrupt the opposing offense if you know where to be and what time to be in that spot. You feel me? So these are all the badges, and this is the build. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this build down below in the comment section. This build is definitely one to get the majority of the rep, okay? Literally, your job is just to catch oops. You'll be getting a lot of rep fast and easy. So if you guys are still trying to get that SS1, SS2, SS3, whatever, like whatever, even if y'all try to get legend, this might just be the build for you, especially if you have a good guard. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below. If you guys are brand new to the channel, or if you guys are returning and you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button today, and also make sure that that bell is ringing so you guys will get all of my future notifications. Now also follow me on Twitch, because we do get it popping on Twitch. Twitch link will be in the pinned comment. I forgot to, you know, shout out to Twitch, but we will be streaming and we will be grinding for top rep when the PS5 comes out. So make sure to follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter as well. All my social medias are on the bottom of the screen and also down below in the description. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.